Hey, Millie, did you build yourself a walking stick? Nice. Good job. And you're going to put on Dad's shoes? Do they fit like a glove, buddy? All right, we're getting ready to go to daycare, kids. You ready? No. You grabbing some mittens too, or what? Those are pretty nice, buddy. Hey, you want to put this one on too?
Yeah.
And then we got to go to daycare, okay? All right. Nice. It's a good look, bud. So, Mrs. Bricksie and I are actually taking the day today, but of course, we're going to go to the Lego store. It's PAB shipment day, so I think they've got a fresh shipment in the store there. It looks like it's pretty busy in there. They're unpacking a bunch of boxes right now. Of course, it's not open yet, though. The only thing we're going to be winning today at the casino is a nice cheap breakfast. It came with bacon, too. I already devoured that. Not a bad breakfast. Napoleon, give me some of your tots. My buddy Jeff just texted me. He said, yo, dog, apparently the PAB shipment is fire today. I gotta be down there in approximately 4 minutes. Exciting times. All right, everybody, you've never seen a PAB wall like this before. Like, we've got some pretty sweet selection, but we've never seen one like this. Ooh. I'm just spotting those. That's actually the dark azure. That's what I use for my bicycle lane, so I might have to get some of those. But let's not get distracted. We've got seaweed pieces. Also these ones, which are like 2 plates tall. Beside the seaweed pieces, 1x6 reddish brown brick. Also 1x4 masonry bricks. In nougat, they also have them in light gray. We've got regular green and dark green burn elements. Also these legendary masonry bricks right there in olive, dark gray, of course. Can never have enough of those. And check this out. It is 1x1 trans light blue tiles. Not 1x2s, but you still need 1x1s, and they have them here on the wall. How cool is that? These ones are pretty neat too. They're the olive bricks, which are 2 plates tall with that hole. And there's the Palisade bricks here. I'll do somebody a favor. Somebody's gonna want all those. Lift up the back plate there. But yeah, these are Palisade bricks in nougat. Also dark bluish gray. They have them in white as well. So yeah, just like an insane selection here today at the West Edmonton Mall Lego store. Like, we always get insane selections, but this feels like refreshed. For the most part, it's been like repeat pieces, but these are like new. Also the 1x3 rounded plates in black. And right beside that, the dark orange masonry bricks. There's lots of crazy stackers in here today, like Mrs. Bricksie. But she's stacking the masonry bricks there, or sorry, Palisade bricks. And we did the masonry bricks in light gray. So we're taking the time to stack some of these because they're bigger part elements. So we may as well stack them. We should do this box though, Jose, because they're 1x4s. So I'll do that. 1x2s take a long time to stack. We also have these here. These are like the sand green, smaller tree leaves, which is pretty nice. And then of course we got lots of the ferns and lots of the seaweed elements because we're going to be doing that underwater scene, like the deep sea area. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Hey, looks like they've got some deals going on over here as well. $20 off the Botanical Garden. I wonder if that's still like a thing. Is that a retired set? Probably. I have no idea. I should look it up. Also the Hagrid's Hut, which is a pretty cool set. 20% off as well. I like it because you get Norbert? Which one is it? Bit or Bert? I don't know. I'm sorry. You also get Fang and a bunch of cool minifigs. This actually might be something cool that we could put on the art wall as well. This is the Macaw Parrots with 644 pieces. Regular $80 on for $56. That actually would be pretty cool. Oh, do we get that for the art wall? Maybe. There's also the Lunar New Year stuff right over here. So there's Good Fortune, regular 120 on for 108, and this one's on for 153 from 170. I'll definitely be leaving those behind. Then we got some Wally brickheads. These ones are like crushed box. I don't even know if I can consider these to be damaged box. This is like pulverized box discount. I wonder what the discount is. Usually it's like 10 or 20%. I just confirmed this one is available at retail, but this one is in fact sold out. Price is floating around $100 to $115, and you can pick it up here today for $80. It's here for you. There's only one of them. It'll probably be gone in a few hours. Here's another retired find. This is the adamantium claw. Wasn't the best seller because people weren't a huge fan of it, but it comes with that print piece right there. It is retired and it's on sale. And same with this one right here. This is the I Am Groot. It is retired and on sale. That breakfast is fighting back. I'm losing my voice. Sorry about that. And oh my gosh, I just found Mr. Gold. It looks like the yellow Bolades are on sale as well, and there's the Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline right there, along with the Lamborghini Huracan and this NASCAR as well. That was crazy, hey? Like, have we ever seen anything like that at the Lego store? Just a huge Pab selection. Also retired sets, which is pretty sweet. Of course, I'm at the shop now, just across the way from the Lego store, which is like Chapters Indigo. I wanted to see if anyone came by and picked up those cranes that I was talking about. It looks like they still have one, but they sold one of them. I'm trying to promote these guys, you know, trying to keep them in business. Maybe I should pick up that construction crane. There's been a lot of people saying I should create a construction site, and I feel like that's an epic construction vehicle. It's about 20% off, I think, here. Mrs. Brixie's checking out this new book as well. It's like a Hunger Games side story about Haymitch. You gonna get it?
Gotta get it on Kindle.
You're gonna get it on Kindle. That doesn't support Indigo Chapters. The heck? What is there? It's Kobo or something, right?
Yeah.
You got a Kindle though. Now this right here looks like a great read. I was thinking about getting myself some pink Uggs too.
You should.
Woo!
You should.
Yeah. Got some Nespresso. We're running a little low on espresso. Jose, what do you think? Should we test drive one of these or what? You would look pretty good driving that. It's the 2025 Volkswagen ID Buzz. Imagine buzzing around in that. We're thinking about treating ourselves today to some marble slab. Oh my gosh. Look at those ice creams. Look at those cones. So they like mix in different things into the ice cream on a marble slab. That's why it's called marble slab. There's the marble slab. And these are all the different things that you can mix into the ice cream. Oh my gosh. There we go. Chocolate, black cherry, and a bunch of toppings. But I didn't get a specialty cone. I'm trying to cut back.
All right, enough with the ice cream, coffee, and weird Volkswagens. Let's get back to the Legos. So we managed to get 10 boxes, which is about 230 Canadian dollars. I also couldn't say no to the claw for $72. I thought that was a pretty good deal, although the box is destroyed, but it's Wolverine's adamantium claw. So we got this pretty cool GWP right here, which is a neat parts pack for creating vegetation or just a mixed flower pot. We can add that to our botanical display. So first off, we've got these sand green leaves. These are great. So we'll be able to pair those up with different leaves to create different shades of leaves on our trees, which is good. I like getting those like odd colors of green, like the dark green, olive green, sand green, etc. I just think it looks good, especially when you pair them up. And we can start to add some like sand green ones coming off here, and we can fill in these trees using those smaller leaf elements. I was so happy to find seaweed on the wall, like perfect timing, because of course we have this project here, which is the deep sea area, sort of underwater. It's gonna look cool. It's sort of at a standstill right now. I haven't taken the time to hot glue gun the base plates around the white surface, like to create the background. So I haven't done that yet. And I also haven't ordered enough of the smaller dark tan plates to bridge from the 16 by 16s on top of the dark tan rock panels all the way along. So I've got to order more of those. I have accumulated a few, like we've got a couple bins worth, but that's a lot of plate we're going to require there. Also, I want to create some different points of smaller elevation throughout all the flat ground here, so we're going to need more plates. So I've just got to get on ordering that. Now, honestly, I think I should have ordered more of these because they have the hole in the top and they're only 2 plates tall, so they're going to be great for positioning vegetation because, for example, if we take these seaweed elements, we can pop them in just like that. So I think they're quite versatile and just a neat color. These masonry bricks, I didn't get very many of them. It's the olive green and also dark orange. The reason I didn't get very many of them is because I was lucky. When I was in Billund, I bought like a whole suitcase full of these odd colored masonry bricks, like reddish brown, olive green, dark orange, sand green, all of this different stuff. So I didn't load up on those because I already had so many. But they were definitely a hot commodity at the wall there. I thought these were really nice and we could build some sort of pillars in buildings using those. I think it's a nice texture. So I decided to get those as well. They also have like the axle hole. So we could do something else with those too. I don't know, but I think they'll look really cool. There's some sort of pillar in a building, right? Now I've got a lot of masonry bricks in Nougat, and they had the 1x4 ones, and they also had the Palisade bricks. I think those were a great find because I'd be able to pair up the masonry bricks with the Palisade bricks to create a really interesting design. And I think I'll be able to use that interesting design within this wall right here. So this is the wall that I want to create around the amusement park when we start developing the amusement park. It uses masonry bricks, brackets, leaf elements, and just regular bricks in Nougat. But if I mix in some of those Palisades, I think that'll be super cool. And that's going to go around the entire wall. A lot of people are telling me to move this wall from right here to right here because this is the amusement park train line. So I'll probably do that once we start working on the amusement park. It's not a top priority, but I may as well get those awesome Palisade bricks while they're there at the wall. However, I didn't get nearly enough if I want to do the entire perimeter, mixing in some of the masonry and Palisade, but I'm sure they'll be back there in the future. I don't think these ones really need an explanation. 1x4 light gray masonries, those are just beauty. Look at that. So much easier to stack too. The 1x4s goes twice as quick as 1x2s, believe it or not. But yeah, I think these are going to pair up nicely with the 1x2s, and it's just good to have 1x4 masonry. Like, that is incredible. And are you kidding me? 1x1 trans light blue tile? Yes. Pretty much all the water here in the Lego City is fully tiled off using trans light blue 1x2 tiles, but 1x1s are actually pretty hard to find, and I think I'm going to be able to pair those up with the 1x2s to complete a lot of the tiling. For example, when you look at this section of river right here, there's a lot of black exposed plate, and I think it's going to be nice just to fill some of these in with the 1x1s. Of course, I could do it with studs, and that's what I've been doing in the past. Like, you'll see a lot of studs throughout the water, but to fill in all studs there might just be a little bit too much. So it's nice to fill in some of the gaps, especially when we have like connecting plates, because some of these will actually connect using the 1x2 tiles, you see? Like, this plate won't come apart as easily as I would like it to because we've got too many 1x2 tiles connecting it. And the reason I did that is because I don't want to put like a 1x1 stud there and a 1x1 stud there all the way along, because then it just becomes too like symmetrical and weird. So now I'll be able to mix in some of those 1x2 tiles, and it's just going to be awesome. I don't even think I need to explain why finding any type of trans light blue tile on the pad wall is absolutely legendary. But honestly, I think I'm saving the best find for last. That is the fern elements. I can't believe they're introducing fern elements onto the pad wall in 2025. We've got the dark green ones there and also the regular green ones. Wow, like, those are incredible. Like, you're kidding me, right? This is amazing. This is what we need to create saplings. This is what we need to create just random vegetation all throughout the countryside. Are you kidding me? I need unlimited amounts of these because they just look so darn good. 2025 PAB selection. It's rolling out here in March, and let me tell you, it is looking fantastic. That is incredible. So of course, primarily what we do with those is actually create the little sapling trees. So we pair them up with the candlesticks in those little 1x1 modified pieces with like the little nipple on it, I guess I'll call it. It looks like that. Those look great. Also, we've recently seen a really nice tree design that was introduced in the Twilight set right over here. And it creates like a spruce tree, pine tree, and pairs those up with the Technic elements right? So I think what we'll do is we'll dissect that. We'll have a look at the parts list for that, and we'll order the necessary parts to create a bunch of those. And fortunately, we won't have to order the fern elements. So I think it's pretty exciting here for 2025 because the pab wall is probably going to be consistently getting these. Don't mark my words on this, but I think the way it works is there's like one large grouping of parts, and they ship those to the Lego store. And it seemed like we had the same grouping of parts in the pipeline for the last year or so, and it might be refreshed at this point in March of 2025. So it might be these new elements, which is exciting. So if your Lego store has an active pab wall, it's likely that you might see some of these same elements on that pab wall, and it might get new shipments every week or every month or whatever it may be. And boy, oh boy, am I ever excited about that. Holy cow, it is just going to be amazing. Wow. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on by. I hope you enjoyed this little shopping haul. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for a while.